Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to this 5-minute power message entitled, What Everybody Knows About Easter and More. Today, across America and even the world, countless sermons will be preached about the risen Jesus Christ, many, including myself, accept and embrace his resurrection as a historical fact. And dare I say that most people who don't even believe in Jesus at least know of the resurrection story. So in today's message, rather than just looking back at what happened, I'd like to look forward to what the effect of his resurrection is on us. And to make it fun, well, let's act like it's a Geico commercial. That's right, you heard me. Imagine two people conversing. First guy says, Jesus Christ rose from the dead. The second guy says, everybody knows that, but did you know that you're risen with him also? Me? Risen with him? What does that mean? In the Apostle Paul's letter to the Colossians, he writes this, and I like the emphatic tone found in the New International Version. In Colossians chapter 3, he says, Since then you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. For you died, and your life is now hidden with Christ in God. It's as if Paul's filming a Geico-like commercial, speaking to believers in Colossae, and by extension even to us. And he's saying, since you've been raised with Christ, and everybody knows that you have been, you need to keep on seeking the above things. Now, everybody who follows my ministry knows that I believe that God will reconcile all people to himself one day. He will universally raise all people to life. I can make a commercial. Let's use John chapter 12. Look what Jesus said as he was preparing to go to the cross before the inaugural Easter day. In John 12, he says, And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, and everybody knows that I will be, I will draw all people to myself. Now in the Greek, when he says the word draw, it literally means to drag, to pull in. So what Paul is saying to Colossian believers is this. Hey guys, you got both feet planted on the ground. Everybody knows that. But even though you're alive on this earth, you need to think my thoughts. You need to set your hearts and your minds on things above, because after all, you died to your old life and you're now alive in your new life as my followers. You've risen with me. Well, what if you took this Easter opportunity, and maybe even this message, to jumpstart your Christian spiritual life, to begin to study his word more diligently, maybe even crack open a Bible or download an app on your favorite device? What would your life look like, say, a year from this Easter till the next one, if you made a commitment to study God's word each day? Think about it. We always do what's most important to us. I love my CrossFit workouts. I'm not going to miss a scheduled class. Others book regular hair appointments. They have standing tea times. None of us misses what's important to us. Yet if we prioritized reading and meditating on God's word each day, God will be faithful to illuminate his word into our lives. Help us to live with heavenly thoughts, to be raised with him. What if over the next year, because of diligently reading God's word, we became empowered and started to live out what we were reading, began to realize how much God has forgiven us, and so we start to forgive others. We realize in the midst of adversities, there's still so much to be thankful for, and so we start being more thankful for our situation and even for others that are in our lives, praying for others, showing more kindness and maybe less judgment. Do you think next year at this time we'd be better off having raised our thinking, having been more at peace with ourselves and with others? Do you think we'd be living more in his power and less in our own fears? Now let's close with a commercial. First guy says, look at Johnny over there, look at Jill. They seem different over the past year, much more at peace with God and with themselves. And the second guy says, everybody knows that, but did you know you could live that way too? Happy Easter to all. This has been a 5-minute power message, and you can check out our website, www.philhenrypowergospel.org. You can like us on Facebook, find us on Twitter @PhilHenryPG. We have a YouTube channel. I hope you'll check us out, maybe even push us out there. And until next time, may God bless you and empower you.